1995 F-150. Let's get the dash cluster out. We're going to do an odometer replacement, PSOM. That's what everybody's calling it these days. Or whatever it's called. Alright, let's do this. I believe that doesn't really have any screws. That should just come off. This is the way I got the truck. Try to break anything. That's what we do. Looks like the whole thing is coming out already. It looks like it definitely already wants to all come out. Minus this clip here for the headlights. Let me see. Maybe it's the same for this part too. Oh, look at that. It all just wants to come out already. Alright, well, missing some screws. No problem. Let's get this thing off, starting with the headlight knob. It's supposed to be a pick or something there that I can do to get it off. Alright, let me get the pick. I'm going to try with these really small, long needle nose here. They said it's supposed to be just a pick and you just should be able to get it off. Alright, it's not working. Let me do some research, look at a video, and I'll... Alright, so everybody says this headlight knob has a clip in there. I do see something kind of hard for you to tell. Nobody seems to show it. You can kind of tell my headlight is being blocked here. Alright. Right there. That's the clip right there. You gotta pry that out apparently. Or pull it back and it just comes out. I'm gonna try it back and... Oh, I see the ring. You can see it once you start playing around in there. It wants to come out. Got it out. You see that? That's what it looks like without it. And this is the ring, the retainer ring they're talking about. It's that little clip right there. It was just in there. You can kind of see it. Let's go and get the rest of the dash out. Looks like since there's no screws here, it just moves. And there's no screws here, and this just moves. It should just pop off. Like, I feel like somebody tried to fix the PSOM or do something with it to get it to... Oh, here we go. This bezel is lifting it from here. Be careful not to break stuff. It's very brittle plastic. What's dragging on here? Oh, the switch. Can't forget about the switch. Switch is right there, as you can see. It's the fuel selector switch. It should just be, if you see that clip right there, that's a clip right there. You can just take off with a needle nose. And you can see right there that that's the clip that you need to remove to get that out of there. Yep, and it's out of there. And that is it for that. This can stay just right there. Alright. Now here comes the 10mm action right there. Which I believe is just this one, right down here, and that one right up in there. Anywhere that's not actually on the cluster. So I'm looking and I see there's a few of them need to get up. Alright, let's try it. I'm sure everyone would rather do it by their hand, but at this point, there's missing screws in the bezel. Somebody's been in here, I'm sure, before, try to fix it. Let's just get the right one done, and everyone says it's a 10 mil. Or maybe not, it looks, oh yeah, no, those are definitely bigger. You can see that it's the black that's on there. Alright, let's get that taken care of. We need a 10 mil. First one to go. Oh, it's smaller than a 10 mil. Let's see which one it is. I think I got it. Looks to be a really kind of a loose fit for a 9/32. Alright, let's check and see if that loosens it up. If it just bends over it, just grab a smaller one. Yep, that worked for me. 9/32. And I don't want to lose it, so to get one, I don't think I'll lose it. It's just right there. Okay, that's one. At least whoever went in here didn't give up when they saw the amount of work, probably, who knows. What was that? Something fell back there. Alright. Let's just skip that. It's right down the top, too. And the last one, there's one more left here. I see it's holding this thing in. Okay. This one's good. Didn't lose it. It's right there. These should just come out now. Yeah, look at that. It just started coming out. Something's falling back there. Okay, let me grab this screw. Get in those layers. Do the same thing with this one. Got that one. That's 4. Alright, there's some kind of a white wire connected. Let me see if I can zoom in real quick to that. Okay. Let me find out. Okay, so this white cable here appears to be something to do with the shifter, apparently. So it's not going to throw an airbag in my face, which I was always worried about, because these things can just go crazy at any moment they want. Oh, just dropped something there. Let's see. He took off a bolt on his. Oh, I see it. There it is right there. I'm going to zoom in so you can see it. It's literally right there. That's the bolt that we need to take off. All right, let's get that out. By the way, they said that the cluster bolts are 7 millimeters. They look to be about 7 millimeters. I just used 9/32 and that worked. And this is smaller than that. 5.5. Oh, there it is. 5.5 millimeters for that white cable screw that apparently goes something to do with the parking in this thing here. Okay, that's out. Use my pliers and recover that bolt. Put it in here with the rest, and maybe I can pull it out now. I think he said something to do with there's a loop on there. looks like it wants to pull sometimes. Okay, so it is related to the shifter, which is the reason why he also had to put his keys in and put it on reverse. Let's see, or something all the way down. Let's see, I'm holding the brake down. And now I can get to it. I'm just gonna get that screw. And that one's probably lost. I did not want to do that. It's somewhere in there. Okay, I remember that's there. Put this back. Turn it off. Let's try to pull it out now. Yep, and there it goes. As you can tell. Oops, what did I do? Oh, must have pulled out the latch or something. Okay. I really don't know how to grab this thing because there's a crazy film behind it. Alright, that is done. Just hanging out the side. Oh, don't break it. Okay, it's just hanging out there. You can see that, right? Let's see if I can put the flash on it. Alright, that's much better so you can see. And I can see too. So now we have our instrument cluster ready to come out of here. Let's just go ahead and take it out. That's hanging out on the side right there, the shifter. And all we have to do is take those things right there out. Which he says you can get with your hand, but let's try it. I'm going to try one of them. Oh, I feel it. They're clicking. I got one. As you can tell, that's one right there. That's a win. I'll take that win. And there's other one way down there. There we go, but I can flip it now, though. So I can maybe just get it with my hand. Oh, there's actually a couple. Can you see that? Yep, a couple right there. I can still get it from this side. 95, they knew that we were going to mess around here. They made it a little bit easier. Let's see. Alright. Oh. There's one tab, it looks like. And that is out. One tab right here. See this right there? Try to focus in. That's the tab right there. This one. Push on it, pull it at the same time with one hand. I did it, you can do it. Alright, the next one is the last one right there. And that one looks to have the same thing. Let me see, can you see it? Oh, it's right in there. That's what I gotta get. Alright, let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna need both hands for this here. It's got 2 clips in this one too. Ah, dang it. This one is harder. Tougher. Tougher to do. That's the front one. Flipping. Oh, got it. Got it. Can you see right there? It's out. I can slide this out. And it shouldn't be connected to anything anymore. Oh, look at that. And it's shock and awe here. Interesting. All this just for that little odometer reading right there. Pain in the ass. Ooh. Sturdy in there too, but not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. Let's get to work on the cluster now. Bring it in the garage.
Okay, so this is behind the cluster. I've seen a lot of videos, people say, once you get this out, you've gone this far, you might as well go ahead and replace the bulbs with LEDs. Just less power consumption, blah, yada, yada. And I think they're right. So I bought this kit here from Amazon. A lot of the reviews say it did fit 95 F-150s, which is what I have. I'm just gonna find out here. It's got that theft-proof plastic.
Looks like it does. Don't open the plastic yet. There it is. Alright, and we'll find out if these LEDs really do fit. Hello, China bulbs. This is how you install me. Okay, let's try it. So, I took one out. Okay, so apparently they come loose, and so you gotta put the bulbs in here. No way to test them to see if they work if you have them right, but I guess it doesn't matter. And then these are a little hard to twist, but you gotta kind of measure them to make sure. So far, I like what I see. You can see right there. The original bulb looks a little bit longer, and I'm always fine with them being a little bit longer. No problem. Alright. And then also, when you're installing these things, I heard you're not supposed to, I mean, if they don't work, you have to, before you install the whole bezel back, you gotta turn your lights on to make sure that the gauge lights up. If they don't, then you have to twist these things a different 180 degrees to see if they turn on or not. So, kind of pain in the ass, but let's see if this fits. There you go, that might be better. It looks like it just fits right in there. Yep, you see how it just went in flat like that, and then you're supposed to twist. But they don't know which way it is. It's going to be better for you, so I'm twisting that way and hope that works. But it fit, no problems. Alright, let's get the rest of them out here. Oh, one thing I recommend, I know that everybody on YouTube has a place for their bulbs are taken out. I don't, so what I recommend is you just get cans of some sort. Just call your nuts in here so you don't lose any of the tools and take them out. Should have 6. 6 is what I took out total. That's 3, that's 5, should be 1 more. There you go. That's 3, 6. 6 bulbs total. Just in there. Alright, let's get the rest of these out here and change them out. You see, you have to twist a little hard. You shouldn't be worried about breaking these. These are pretty tough. Alright, just twist that one out. There you go. These are all working. It's just they're not LED in. Are they LED? No, they're not. They're filament. Original. Alright, that one's old and what's new. Let's do this. You see, it doesn't tell you. I haven't read the instructions. I guess I could read the instructions. Let me just pop this in real quick. You see, it just fits in. So really, I don't know if I'm doing it the wrong way. Let's look at the instructions. Installation tips in case LED. Okay, so that's in case it doesn't light up. So it's like a fortune cookie. Dear friend, will you take this still refund for some case? So this doesn't really tell you. Oh, it actually does tell you. Okay, so it says here, bulbs have a minus and a positive, and I mean, it's not very good instructions, but let's see here. Let's see what this is close up. Anyways, it doesn't tell you which side is positive and which side is negative. Not even here. It says the 10 right there. What you see is what I see. Yep. Nothing. So I'm just going to keep popping them in and just replace all of these guys here. I mean, they seem to fit really good, just popping them in with your finger. Like, doesn't really seem to really matter. I got green LEDs by the way, so. Alright, I am going to cut the camera. Well, I guess I don't mind it. You guys can see. If you don't want to watch me popping these things in, let's see here, it doesn't say anything. It just says 200 lumens. Something about 35W number 168. 194 is the bulb, the original bulb, which is correct, but it didn't say, so just keep popping them in. I mean, they go in pretty easy, so I'm not worried about breaking the bulb with my finger. I mean, if it was that delicate, they would have said, don't press hard on the instructions in Chinese translation. Oh, there's smaller ones. Look at that. That's a smaller one. Huh. Must be for the other ones. I don't see smaller ones, but I bet you there is. I bet you that airbag light is probably... I need to check that, too. I'll check that after I'm done with this. Curious to see if those are my airbag lights. Probably. I guess I should order extras. I don't think I'm going to be able to replace all the LEDs. Seems to be a lot more LEDs in there than a lot more bulbs on this thing than the kit came with. I'm going to have to order a couple kits, let's see. 3, 6, maybe. 3, 6. Yeah, maybe. It didn't say I need to order more, so I'm just going to keep filling them in. Interesting. So all I have is the one that I put here, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, like 16 bulbs here. Let me see, maybe these are different sizes. I'm going to pull one out. Nope, all the big size. Well, I'm going to place where I can, but I'm going to have to stall this off and order another kit of LEDs. Look at that. There was no bulb in this one. No bulb. Why did they do that? Some of these buggers are hard. Ford didn't want these things popping out on their own, so they made them do it tough. Except for that one, that wasn't too bad. I believe they're all new here. Maybe I don't need a kit, maybe those are adapters that can, well, they look smaller though, these little lights here. So I'm trying to think, why would they just sell me a limited amount of bulbs? Yeah, these definitely look smaller compared to that. Just order another kit. Continue taking these ones off. Like I said, so I think the plan is for them to say that if it doesn't turn on, you have to unplug the cluster again and then take these out and flip them the other way and put them back in and twist them and see if that works. So some may work, some may not work, so it's not a guarantee, but you have to order more anyways. Alright, and see, that's what the kit comes with right here. That is it. I was able to do that half, that one, and a few down here, but there's still all this whole section that has more, so, and that's out from this guy here, so. Or some more. Alright, so we are done with that. I'm going to look at the video now on how to replace that ribbon right there. Now we can get that done and taken care of. And I did use the screwdriver gun to tighten the bottom plastics here, but not the top ones. This is actually pretty good the way it is. It's pretty tight, it's just hand tight. So, good enough. I will update you guys when I put the rest of the LEDs in and put it in there and see if I have any more problems. Yep, so I have to put the speedometer in first, and then the rest of the things in, so take these back out. They're all tight. They're all in there. Tight like a tiger. Yeah, the needles were definitely dirty. But I need cotton swabs for that. I don't really feel like getting that detailed about it. I just want it to work. That's it. Man down says in that movie, I just want to eat. I just want it to work. Give it a little more time. Get all the pipey dust off. Move it around a little bit. Get the old oils going. There you go. Now I can put the other thing back in there. Thank you, Mr. Ranger, for donating your parts. By the way, the Ranger does not have the original speedometer anymore. I ended up putting a $30 motorcycle GPS speedometer. It's super easy to do. I have videos about that on my other channel. It's just something I needed to do because it just never worked, and I tried going as far to save the original speedometer as changing the speedo gear in the transmission, changing the speed sensor, changing everything I could just to make it work, just to find out that it doesn't work. And so I just gave up and I just made the whole GPS speedometer thing work. Okay, this is supposed to go back on. Like so. Looks like it fit. That little corner right there is in there. Let's go ahead and put the clear one back on too. Let's clean the clear one off. That was dirty. And I'll probably never go back in again and clean this thing. Once it's working, it's working. It's going to live there forever. Spotted. I'm not going to shine it. You know what I will do though? Maybe put some off on here. It doesn't seem that bad. It was just a little dusty. Yeah, that just seems like it's scratched. It doesn't seem dusty at all. Yeah, you can tell that's just scratched from use over time. I don't know actually. It's on the outside here. Yeah, I could try cleaning it, but like I said, I don't really care too much. I just want it to work. I'm gonna try real quickly, see what I can get. I'm gonna try some off work for headlights. I wouldn't work for this. Stinks. It looks like it wanted to help. Oh, look at that. Off works again. Fix headlights, and speedometer, clear plastics. Better than it was. Can you see? No, I can't even see. Just a little bit. I'll take it. I might do one more coat. What a difference. What a difference. That actually looks new now. Alright, I take it back. It does look good. I will take that. I will take that win. I'm sure somebody wants to charge $100 for a new one. But this will work just as fine. Alright, let's go ahead and put that together. I'll deal with the ribbon and the shifter when I get to it. So, if I have to do this all over again because I didn't install it right, I will let you know. But for now, let's go and put the screws back on. Maybe not on this side. Seems too tight. Just gonna put it back here. I don't remember what was it 5.5? I think it was 5.5. Let's see here. Man, it's so much cleaner when you put off. What a great idea. Whoever thought about that. .5. That's what it is. Just hand tight. Don't really want to go more than that. Hand tight. That's what I want to do. I don't want too quick. Okay, it's in. Looks good. Let's go ahead and screw in now. See if I can find a place for this one that's broken, or if I should just leave it there. I guess I should just leave it there. Alright, I'll just leave it there. Alright, let's put the plastic ones in. Just gotta be very careful not to break this needle. I don't want to have to buy another set of gauges for this thing. You know what? This feels a little bit dry. Oops, just drop it down right there. I wonder if I should throw a little bit of oil in this here. See, a truck would only measure at about right there. And it feels loose. I kind of don't want to put it because there's also wiring right behind it. I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay, that was in. Just make sure I leave it like that so you don't break the needles. That one is in. And then we have the fuel. Try blowing it first. Blowing does help, but it needs some light though. The gas one is very important. Probably more important than all the other ones. In my opinion, because you need to know how much gas you have. You can't just make a guess every time you go by miles. I was doing that before I fixed it then. Fuel sending unit. Had to replace the whole entire pump. But it works now. I like how this just went back the way it is. Alright. This is good. We'll put that back. Snap. I think I messed up. I think I have to put this on first, then that. And then this goes over it. And they both connect in. Make sure that these things are loose. These little plate covers are letters and stuff that they don't break by you trying to put the other one in. Right back the way it was. Okay, so you can see there, they're both in. No needles are broken. The holes are right where they gotta be. And then, oh snap, don't tell me I have to put this speedometer back in. Before that, let's just see if I have to. I don't think I did it right because it would make more sense. Please route the LCD ribbon cable over or around the gear shift assembly instead of through the snap hole. I think I did, so the gear shifter is going to go right through that, and I'm going to have to push it up somehow. And I think that's what it means. This one makes sense. Shifting gears will damage the ribbon cable if it is routed through the hole. I'm going to get some video real quick to see if I can do it right. I don't want to look through all this and it gets damaged again. Let's go ahead and blow these gauges off, shall we? Put on the razor one. That's well. Let's try it on this one. I just think to do a whole lot. I'm going to have to use, it's not really working, I'm going to have to carefully use a wipe. Luckily for me, I had a spare Ford Ranger, or the original Ford Ranger speedometer that never worked. And if you can see here, I took off the one that was there. Easily took off with just, some pressure behind here. There was a, the needle sticking out right there. As a matter of fact, you can kind of see the hole. And on this one, I just got a screwdriver and I was kind of lifting it up, not too hard. And I just popped it right back on there, and there you go. Back to the way it was. Factory Ford specs, from the Ranger though. Not bad, not bad. Alright, I will update you once I change out the rest of these LEDs. And I might just put this thing back on now. Just so that I can prepare for the LEDs. Just put the LEDs on and put the rest back on. So let's go ahead and do that. I will have to do that later. So if I remember first, what went on first here. Put that there in a safe place. First thing that went in was... No, this wasn't the first thing. This is the first thing. First thing that went into the cluster was this here. No? Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like I'm not wrong, though. The prongs are 3 here. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me see. Oh. Here's I was wrong. Okay, so it's like this. So it's the temperature first. Maybe I should wipe these off a little bit first. Let me blow them off. Alright, so I found what it is. Didn't say what it is. It's a 10. So it is a 10 here. And I want, before I take this off, I have to find it right. So I have to put that on. I want to take note, before I take it off here, how it is. The original one did not go through the hole. You see here. It's there. And it gets kind of like finagled up and then just goes right through there. And the instructions say, during the installation, please route the LCD ribbon cable over and around the gear shift assembly instead of through the hole slot. I don't see that they did that either, so it looks like maybe this was either replaced before. Although it doesn't seem to have an original part number on here. Alright, let's just try to do it. Over and around the gear shifter, which is I believe what this is here. The way it's set up right now. And let's go ahead and remove it. Okay. I'll just keep these screws right in here. Whoops. I think I just broke both of my needles. Oh, yep, I sure did. That little stunt broke both of my needles. Maybe I can glue something there. Whoops. You can see that. Don't do that. I'll have to glue something right there. But you can tell, right? I'm looking at the sun right now. This one's cooked. This is not the replace. It's the original one. But dang, I can't believe I broke both needles just from that little fall. Okay, both are right there. Now we can take this off. I believe it just pulls. I don't believe there's anything else I have to do. It should just pull. As soon as I did that, it just slipped right out. And this is garbage. This is no good. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it the way it was and put that back in. Really weird. Okay, let's go ahead and pull the ribbon out. They just say you just have to pull. I don't know, it doesn't seem to pull very easily. Oh yeah, okay. Just takes a little bit of force and it's out. So this is the way it pulled. It's the other side right there. So cuts go like that. Right the way that is. Okay. Put the new one. Cuts in. I haven't gotten too far in the videos that show exactly how this goes in there, but apparently I imagine it just goes popped in just like that one did with some force. Yeah, I got one side in. I got the other side in. Okay, it's going in. I'm gonna push it all the way down. I believe it can go down a little bit more. Okay. Okay, I don't really feel comfortable forcing it a whole bunch, as long as it has some connectivity in there. I'm bending it right there, see how I'm bending it? That should be fine. Now I just tuck it in, and go around, the way that was. You see how I'm doing it? Put it back here so you can see it. Just lift it up, that went in there. Adjust you a little bit here so you can see. Alright, let's try it. So it's supposed to go in here. It's hard to film so you guys can see and put it in at the same time. But it looks like it's going. I got it. So you see how I just put it in there? I had both of those sides open here. Both of these sides are opened. Now I can close it back to the way it was. Looks like it got a little bit off right there too. Alright, so that's in there. That's putting pressure on it. Look at that. It looks good. It looks really good. Alright, let's go ahead and put it all together. And before I put it back in, I gotta fix the needles. I gotta glue something on there, some toothpicks or something. These screws are very delicate. I don't want to crack anything, so I'm gonna start them off by finger and hand. Make sure I have the right threads in there. I can do it with my hand and it's not over tightening it, so same thing with this one. And the rubber glove does help to get it hand tight first. Alright. And I don't feel comfortable tightening with the little screwdriver gun, so I'm just going to take it off here and just again do it with my finger. Oops. Gotta be careful with that beyond. If I break it, that's going to be tough luck. So, alright. Tight. Good enough. Alright, so that's good. And this should work. I don't even know where those needles broke at or where they went. They just disappeared. But one more thing, it's to go up and around. So it's supposed to go like that. Not through the hole. Alright, I'm going to stop the video here and I'm just going to go and try to see if I can show you something that I found to glue as needles. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, we're going to put in a white can right there. I believe I left off where this was the right tool for it. Yep, okay. Let's go ahead and start taking off every single one of these here. Let's try for this so you can see it. And like I said, I think this is a 5.5 millimeters, probably not the best fit, fortunately. And these don't need to be extremely tight where they broke the plastic. Somebody already broke the plastic previous to me, it wasn't me. The perks you get for buying a used truck, but you can't buy these new anymore, so either somebody took care of it or they didn't. In this case, you can see that broken one right there. Yeah, they didn't. Yep, toast. Gone. Just put that screw in the other ones. Alright, one more at the top. This just comes off. We can clean that too, make it a little better. Dust this, and I believe from watching the videos, the next thing that needs to happen is we need to remove the outer plastics here, which is these ones here. Outer plastic is removed. Oh, well, look at that. see my LED work right there. This dash is not going to go in my way until I get the rest of these LED bulbs. I already have them on order. Alright, and I believe the next thing that he did after this was these gauges are, I believe they are prongs. They're just pronged in here, so we should be able to pull them out. I try. I mean, it looks like the speedometer is behind these, so let's try pulling out this one first here. He says that the screwdriver should work. I did bring a screwdriver. I thought I bought a screwdriver. I did bring a screwdriver, okay. I'm not gonna do some serious prying, just a little bit of lifting, see if I can get it. Just kind of working all the edges here because it's brittle plastic. I can lift it with my hand. It's already coming off. I don't need a screwdriver anymore. Voila. Just like he said, these are off. Let's go ahead and leave that. So over here where it won't get damaged. And now that that's off, I believe I have to take this one off, which is the battery and fuel tank. Just like that, it pulled off. At least on the bottom side. Oh, this one had to go first. Glad I didn't break that. Okay, so this one has to go first. The left side has to go first. And that's going over here. And then the fuel and the battery. This is this little plastic just wanted to come off, so just keep that on where it goes. Put it away. Alright, now we have a piece that we're waiting for. It just comes easily out like that. There's the ribbon. And I believe you just have to follow the same way that it goes. I believe it does come out through these. You have to take off these. I've seen enough videos already to know you have to take off with the torque, whatever those called are, torque bits. These off, and then the odometer comes off. So let's move this out of the way. Or not, let's just do it. I don't want to damage the speedometer though, so. There you go. That works. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some torque bits. Take that off. This is the new one. It's different. Well, I mean, it's just older, but it probably looks the same. Let's get that saved over here. Make sure it doesn't drop on anything. It's probably right. Oh, look at that. I can see it's moving when I bend the ribbon. Or, interesting, look at that. It's moving when I put it near something here. Look at that. That's crazy. Can you see that? I'm gonna zoom in here. Wow. Why is it doing that? The whole thing wants to move. I think that plastic is conductive. Come over here. Maybe I should be using gloves. Let me put gloves on too. Usually I have the right one. Oh, just a bit smaller. Yep. Okay, this one. Nope, even smaller. Okay, I'm not gonna have it in here. Now I'm gonna pause right here and come right back when I find the tool.
Alright, I had to stop last night. It was getting too late. But I have here the job of changing the odometer now. So, let's see what we gotta do here. So, videos show that you have to remove each one of those weird size nuts on the plastic bezel. Looks like I'm missing a couple here. Looks like someone already tried to get in here and then maybe they lost a few, or maybe that's, I don't know. There's two missing though. I need to get a can to save these screws. Hold on.
Alright, no more options. Let's get this done already. Let's put this back on. It's on good. Put the two small ones. Hi, Kitty. Just slowly put it in there. No pressure, no, I can always hand tighten. Just don't want to break my wrist doing it. pretty dang good if you ask me. Looks really good. Almost brand new. It's like a design file. Do you see how that? Like it kind of goes crooked there. Well, that's done. Just gonna tighten up a little more by hand. I do it with let's put that here. Can't use this one. Can't use that one either. Just do it with my hand. I'm gonna do it with the ratchet in a second. See. Tight enough. Maybe I'll try it just a little bit with the ratchet. Not too hard at all. That's a little bit. That's a little bit. That's a little bit. That's a little bit. A little bit on each. Not trying to make a war or anything. Alright, so we are done with the cluster, and we're now going to go ahead and repeat the process to go. We're going to reverse the process. Alright, well, we're here, we're going to put the gauges back on, but before I do that, I figured I'd give it one more off treatment on the clear plastic. Just to give it a fair chance to let me see something a little better. Just let it rip on that thing. Sportsman, really does a good job. It smells good too. I think this stuff was going on, actually. Yeah, this whole splatter of stuff was really on the inside there. It might not last long, but it does for headlights though. Does a really good job. And actually, I mean, it's took care of most of the spots. I mean, it did do that last time, but I don't know if I'm using a great off or not. Right? Well, it looks clear, but you can still see some spotting right about there. But it's better than what it was. Alright, let's put this back together. Put the gauges back in, just the way it's supposed to. Hot and cold go first. Sorry, oil and temperature go first. Careful with the needles. Don't want to bust them. No, that's right. I remember now. You have to put the speedo in first. Then it's the gas. RPMs can go anytime. Then it's the oil. Just moving it to something that's never going to be so really hot. At least if I can help it. Alright. Push them in there good. Make sure you get contact. Alright. Okay. Okay. Everything is good. So here we are. We are now in testing mode to see if we can put this thing back and if all the lights light up. And that would be just putting it here, connecting the dots. I don't really think it matters. It's really, I think they only go, let's see, this one appears to be currently stuck this way, so it's stuck up and down, so that tells you that this one is in here. This one, alright. Snappity snap. That's probably for that side, and this is probably for this side. Snappity snap. Now, let's see here if these things turn on. Okay? You are my witness. A bunch didn't turn on. 4 out of the rest of them here. So now we gotta flip them around. I think this one did one around. Let's flip them around. We'll start off with the bottom ones. And we'll check and see if that works. The bottom ones should now be on. Okay, but they're not though. That means maybe a light is not on. Wait, you know what? If the lights go on for that one, I bet you the rest might go on. Let's turn the car on, the key on position, and see if that makes the rest of them light up. Oh, there we go. Lights are on. Okay, we got some flashing here, which is different because before the stupid airbag thing used to go on, so that's fine. But the other two are not on, so I'm going to turn it off and flip those ones around. Okay, now let's check if all these light up here. Key on. Okay, those still did not turn on. Nope. So let's check the other ones then. Turn that off, and we will check the rest of these here. Flip these buttons around. There's a lot to flip around. Let's see if I can make it easier myself and... There you go. Let's flip all of these. You probably can't see what I'm doing. It's hard to show you and work it at the same time. Just flip them around. Twist them right back in. Alright, so let's see if that works. Let's see what turns on there. Lights on? Okay. We got one extra light that's on. And the rest of these here, I believe, are all lights for the key. Oh, there we go. All of them turned on there. So the other lights I'm not sure about if they all light up. I believe that they do. I will mess with those around. I'll mess with the other two here again, see if I can just flip them around. Maybe they're just loose. And then see if that did any difference to turn them on. Let's go. I don't know. Those bottom two lights are questionable when they're supposed to turn on. Let me try to brake. Okay. So these two lights here don't go on. So let's check it again here. That one in the middle. And actually, two on the bottom. Oh, wait, now I'll get up. Okay, so I saw it for a minute here. Oh, I saw it for a minute. There you go. So it does light up just that one in the center, right here. Which is, my finger's pointing, this one here is, that's that one right there. Flip it around, put it back in. Let's see, does that do anything? Lights. Oh, got a light that wasn't there before. Lights is on. Those two lights down there aren't doing anything, but I don't know what those are. For the most part, the gauge lights are on. And airbag light is blinking, giving me a code, which is fine. But these lights didn't turn. I will give them one more try and flip them around. I think those are just in case engine lights on and all that junk, so I'll give them one more chance. Flip. Flip. Oh shit, what's that way? Flip, I think. Okay. Alright. Let's try it again. Alright. Lights. We got 2, 4, 5 on. High beam on. Car. Forward. Oh, we got more lights on. We got the airbag light on, but those 3 on the bottom don't do anything. I think that's good enough for me. I'm gonna call it a win. And now, to get it out of here. Gotta snap it all back out. Snap it all back out. Good thing these are not really hard to get out. I've seen some worse ones where they break off. I mean, it's fine if they break off, you just put them back in and it's not like they're going anywhere. I did it with the strong arm. Use the strong arm! Use the strong arm! And that is out. And we are done testing for the most part. Anyways, I don't know if these bottom ones will work or not. I will... You know, some of them are loose, but I'm just going to push them in a little bit more. Make sure they don't have contact. These all work. But the bottom ones... Alright, I think that's good. Let's put the gauges in and get this thing done. Stop in here. Okay, continuation of the cluster build. So last time I ran out of LEDs, and then as I was waiting for the LEDs, I thought to myself and I said, how am I going to test to see if the LEDs work? If I put the gauges back on, I won't know if all the bulbs work. So now what I gotta do is I'm gonna go ahead and take them all back off. The gauges, that is, and put them down somewhere nice and safe. Put some nice little plastic there. Start pulling them off. Temperature and oil go first. Fuel goes second. I think speedometer gets pulled last, if I'm not mistaken. Just want to press on that. Taken out. Watch out not to break the stupid needles again. And last but not least, this thing comes out. It was kind of loose anyways. I think that's just the way it goes. There you go. Let's sit right on top of there. Alright. Now my plan is to take off the rest of the bulbs, put it in the truck, and test it to see if they all work. As I mentioned before, I didn't want white. I didn't want it to be white because white would probably show through the green. So I thought, if it's already green, just add more green. And then that way, see, this thing says, in case LED bulb does not light up, flip it 180 degrees. So how would you know to do that if you don't test it in there first before you put all this stuff back together? Well, that's how you do it. And I was thinking to myself when I was waiting for the bulbs, like, maybe it just works without having to test for it. Nope, you gotta test for it. Yeah, put these together. Let's take off the rest of these bulbs here. Which ones are not LEDs? Looks like all of these are not LEDs. Let's take them all off. Nope, that's an LED. Regular bulb. Regular bulb. And so far, that's it. Just looks like it's all LED or nothing. And then we test it. And make sure it's right. Make sure these bulbs are not pressed down a different way where they don't light up. Make sure they're all in there. Alright. Put the rest in there. Gotta assemble the bulbs. Like here's one, they come disassembled, just in case packaging or whatever breaks them. Alright. I put another bulb? No, I was not to though. Okay, it looks like it's all in there. Let's go ahead and pop it in there and test it out.
Alright, so now we're going to try to put it back in here. It's going to be a little bit difficult and strange because I think, I don't know which I should do first. I guess I should do the gas gauge first. I mean, the shifter first. I know there was a loop somewhere to move that. Huh. I'm gonna have to look at a video probably to see what I'm missing. Because this is the shifter here, but where is, didn't it have a loop somewhere? I don't remember. Wasn't it a white box? Maybe I just had that confused in my head the whole time. Nope. I definitely was not imagining things. Is that it? I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm just shoving that right back in there. Let's see. So the shifter. Yep, let me look at a video. I'll be right back.
Alright, so I thought there was a loop on that speedo cable here. I know it's a little hard to see, show you. There's not though, but the gear shifter, when you shift this, it does move it. So it's just cable operated from the shifter right there, even if it fits in like that. So no problem. I guess we just put it all back together now. Seems to be just like that. Alright, put it back here. Let's put it back together. Start with the cluster. We'll just move this out of the way. And we will connect, I believe, the speedo first. Just let me put the gear shifter down. That's going to help out a lot. See, the gear shifter actually changed right there, see? So no matter where it is, it changes and it moves, so that's fine. Alright, let's get this thing in here. Let me see, it's going to go like this. So let's do the speedo first. Bring it with me. I'm going to try to show you, but the camera in the face gets a little bit distracting. Alright, speedo first, let's do that. I'm going to move this back some. Speedo goes in. I'm not showing you very well, but it goes in just like that. Just zoom in a little bit here. Click. I'm going to click these ones in. Click, click. Click, click. And we just kind of flip it. And we're not able to flip it down because maybe I installed it wrong. Interesting. So, I guess I can't do it like that. Doesn't seem to want to move up. It's hitting there and there. Yep, I guess I have to just take it all off again. Okay, I'll install it upside down. Easier each time to get it off. And it's up. Let's do it like this. So I can just flip it up. Alright. So. Attach cables. My rest of the cables. Maybe I have to move the cables. I'm going to move them. There you go. Give me some space cables. There you go. And can I flip it up right from here? Yeah, that's the way to go. Let's see if I can get them. What's up here? See. Speedo cable, is it running? Nuts. That's gonna be a tough one right there. Click. This goes on that side. Click, click. And nice click, click. Click, click. Satisfying click, as everybody says. There you go. And it's in now. It's in. And that's the way it goes. Alright, you can see now that it's in there. And that's the way it's supposed to go. Let's go ahead and put the shifter back in there. I wonder if I can do that. Like that, because I can see what rubs against this thing here. Okay, I think that's telling me to be careful with that stupid. I bet it's a pain in the ass to switch the shifter cable. Not that I really 100% need it, but I like it to be as original as possible. Easy. Easy. You guys can't see him working on it myself, but I do want to show you. And looks like it is going to be touching the ribbon some. It's stuck right there. Don't fuck up the ribbon. Go back in there, buddy. Yeah, that helps out. Now it seems to want to fit in there. Oh, come on. Oh, thank you. But I must complete it. See if it's real hard to do. Maybe I can flip it on top of that. I don't want to force it though. Oh, I need to check that. That's not good. Good thing I saw that. Blinkers are not working. I should see that. Alright, well. I'm testing right. I forgot about the dang blinkers. I'll go down a little bit. Come on, don't break on me there. Shifter, you're old. I can take care of you. There you go. Oh, let's get you out. Make me check through there. Now it's on, that's important. That's gonna bug me if it's on. Alright, oh man. What a scare. Okay. Alright, let's continue now with the dang shifter cable. I think I got it. Nope. I almost got it. Where do I got it? Oh, I see. I almost had it. That one was doing so bad. Okay. I think it's not all the way in. Am I going? Oh, I'm going under that. That's why. I gotta take it out again. Come on, shifter cable. Don't give me a hard time. Show me what you want. Show me what you want. Okay, both are going like that. Although, this doesn't feel right though. Feels like this is supposed to go in a different way. supposed to go over? Is that the plan? Is it 2? Okay, get your tools right there. I don't know if it goes like that. Why does that part go out though? This part should go in like that. And this should go underneath. Like this. But it does not want to. Why not? Are you still need to be tilted? Over or under? I think signs are pointing to over. Oh, I think I just got it. Quick, get the screw. I need screws for that. I don't want to touch it anymore. It's good where it's at. Knob is in here. You find out which one it is, but for now, I'm just going to put something in there. I only have 4 screws left that I found, so it's got to be one of these. I'm going to leave this pressed. And keep it like that. Man, that looks so good. And I need orange gun.
Alright, so I got my nice little gun here. I might have to get my magnet out because I feel like I'm going to drop this. And these are not magnetic at all. But I don't know. They look like they could go from here. You see, do they all look the same? Screws. Yeah, they all look the same. All right, well, let's put it in there. Okay. I'm gonna drop it in there first with this. Let's see if this holds. If not, it's gonna roll somewhere, so hopefully it does. Let me see. I'm trying to drop it off with my hand. Or you know what, to be even better than that, I'm gonna get my magnet.
Got my magnet, that's gonna be the best way to do it. It's kind of a long drop in there, it's probably roll over like I thought, so what you wanna do is just try not to get the magnet anywhere close to electronics. Let's see if I can lift you up. I'll give you a better view. How about there? Yep, come on. Even with the magnet, it doesn't really want to spin. I think I got it. That's one. That is in there. 2. 2 looks like it's in there also. Let's tighten it up. Oh, that didn't feel good. Let's try it again. It looks like that one went all the way. This one did not. Okay, it did go all the way. Okay, it's in all the way. Now, the moment of truth. Do we have a functioning odometer? Can we tell what our mileage is? Moment of truth. Let's zoom in. Focus. Turn off the light if I need to. Keys are on there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. I've never seen anything more beautiful in my life. That is amazing. Amazing. Nice. Let's see what this looks like in and light test number 1 in the dark. Well, let's see. In the dark. Close the door. Oh, man. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Check engine light is beautiful. You can't see it's a blur right there, but to me, it's perfect. Oh, man. This is great. This is great. All right. Let's put it all back together now. Oh, no. That's gonna suck. All right. Everything's good, but do you see a problem here? I did not replace the other needle, and the speedometer's right in the middle, so it's going to raise up to the left. So I have to turn around. Go to camera. If I have to put something there, like a toothpick or something, or some kind of piece of plastic there, glued, I'll do it. Let's go ahead and take off that plastic cover. Once again, I bet you this isn't the right size for that. I wonder if I can just wiggle it. If it's still loose, I can just wiggle it and then set. Let's see. Yeah, loose speedometer. Come on. I don't want to wiggle it too much because the cable's right there. Nope, we're going to have to take it off. And lift it up with the screwdriver. See how it's just doing the wiggle room? Let's let's move it all the way back to where it's supposed to go. There you go. And just like that, it's right where it's supposed to be. And if it gives me problems, I might just put something in it wrong, but don't do me wrong. Don't do me wrong, Chuck. I should have left the L in the middle one, too. Took it all the way off. Okay. Put all these gems back on. I don't like my socket things. It's being oil or something. Come on, what's it in here? Just a little bit of snugger. Snugger dugger. Is it loose? Don't see that it is. It could be a little bit tighter, I guess. No, that's good. Yeah, that's good. And let's bring you guys through here. Just a small. See what I'm doing? Holding a wrench from the top is easier when you got cheap tools. Cheap. It's been on me for a long time. It's getting there. Come on. And bingo. Next and last. Last but not least. One of the guys said on the videos watching it's a knuckle buster. Look at what my knuckle is touching. Yep, I agree with him. I agree. It's definitely cutsy. And another dugger. There you go. And now, I can use anti-wrist breaker. Anti-wrist breaker, go. No. Tighten, buddy. Tighten, go. And another dugger. And another dugger. Alright. Put this thing back where it goes. Put that thing back where... What a fit. What a fit. A little time just for now. Put the other one in. That one, same thing. I should really get in there with my sausage fingers. Let's see. Come on. Come on, Escalato. Yes. Alright. And it's another dugger. Look at that. We are almost done. Look at how it looks. Super great. I can clean it up with my fingerprints, but so much better than it was before. It just went on. The only thing that was holding this bezel was... Oh, no. Huh. Interesting. Extra part for the AC vent. It was just right in the front in there. Some kind of a weird extra bolt piece, I guess. I don't know. Maybe this is a replacement. I don't know, but we need to replace. We need to put back. And let's go ahead and take this thing out. Let's see if I can zoom out so you can see. Yep. Probably. And right there, if you can see it, the gas just it's supposed to click in. Let me see if I can show you. I got the door closing on me. And that just clicks in right there. There you go. Click the rooney. And I have to move the steering wheel. I move the steering wheel. Shifter, sorry. So I think we're pretty much done now. Popping that back in. Popping it back in. Oops. Yep. Just pop back in like that. Now, this crazy knob. Oh, you're gonna give me a pain in the ass here. Oh man, that's super bright. That's awesome. I love it. Alright, so, should just click in. Alright, so I just pushed it back in and it seems to be locked now, which is good. I don't care that the little light bulb is not always straight. I think we're done. Don't see any more screws anywhere. Not that I remember. Wait a minute. I did have one. No, this is a soft topper. No soft toppers in here. That is it. Let's give this thing a rip. Let's see what we got here. Gas tank is good. Speedo is good. Let's do something that I haven't been able to do since I own this truck. Let's change the odometer to, let's just see how many miles it has. Buttons. Oh, trip. You see that? Can you see that? Trip, 244 miles. Must have been because I reset it one time. Maybe. Let's reset it. And maybe you don't hold that, maybe you just press the on reset it. Oh, there it is. Trip resets with the left button. Funny, I thought the oil was just the gauge not really working, but actually it works really well. It's just a little low on oil pressure, which is fine.
Well, I hope you enjoyed my video of super fast speed, because it was a super long video, but basically showed you how to replace the odometer in your gauge cluster. If I can do it, y'all can do it. It worked. In this video right here, you can see the battery gauge didn't work, so I ended up taking it off all over again and pushing further down on the pins and the battery gauge, and it worked. Also, there was one light that didn't work after all, and I don't really feel like taking it off, which is the one for the gas gauge. The gas gauge needle is the only one that doesn't work. The rest of them do work, which I'm fine with. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching.